Alright folks, the deck is Big Beast Hunter. The goal of the deck is to somehow figure out a way to survive the early game so that we can get to Vanndar Stormpike in a variety of different ways to cheat big minions into play, including Kathrena Winterwisp, Wing Commander Ichman, and Beastmaster Leoroxx, on top of the newly released Faithful Companions, so that we can get multiple copies of potentially the same beast. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. All right, we did it. Our alert's working. Hello? There we go.
Watch this.
Thank you, Benno. Appreciate the super chat. Uh-oh. I might have overdone it.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Are you watching yet?
You asked for it. I will never serve.
Alright, well, we keep the Vanndar. Probably keep the Flare and just full keep this hand? Sure. Oh god.
The moment is upon us.
Alright. We can at least coin the Vanndar and then die. Or the opponent will just rope us out for the eternity of the game. I learned recently from my YouTube comments that the reason I get roped so frequently is actually my own fault for using pay-to-win hero portraits. I don't know what that means.
I actually got some free super chats that time.
You did, you did. That's what happens when I just spam the repeat button, apparently. Smartest YouTube commenter, by the way.
The Stormpike clan bows thee no eye.
Okay. True, can't focus on the game with this hero? I mean, that's fair. I am going to start draining them, but... Pay to win hero portraits is BM pay to win? I mean, I don't know. It was... it was the dumbest justification for an opponent roping me I've heard. Just thought I'd share it with you.
I will drain you.
You can count on me. I'm
Hey, welcome, Buggy Man.
Time to wash away the filth.
Oh, good. Well, one of those is a research project, so...
I will drain you.
I think I just need to send as much as I can upstairs. Within reason. I need to be able to set up a block pop.
Love the stream title.
Hey, thank you, Agent Orange. Appreciate the super chat. That kind of would have been nice to have during like their explosion of extra turns, but
That's right. Feel groove. Rexxar, I'm coming.
we have a lethal next turn with this hero power, play the flare, win the game. Oh, welcome, Jack. So as long as they don't start the extra turn churn here, we should be good.
Alright folks, the deck is Sylvanas Strain Hunter. The goal of the deck is to equip a weapon and listen to her dialogue until the enemy hero explodes.
True.
You cannot hide.
Get crushed, nerd. Thank you, Emmanuel, for the super chat. Okay, I was clearly told that this deck was going to make me lose games. And it was me that said that. So I don't know what to believe anymore. Can't even trust myself.
Sylvanas versus Gul'dan. Mine is the only way.
Okay.
I will never.
This is probably a very bad matchup. So, not sure how we can make this work other than just get Vanndar again, right? These do not look like Vanndar. Surely they'll hit me with a dirty rat. Maybe it's just imps. That would be a little bit better for me.
You are not the boss of me.
Never mind. Merchant. Oh, please don't be Soul Brush. Okay. It's not great. Ow. But it could be worse. Only Dirty Rat when Vanndar is in hand? True. Pretty sure that happened. There's something similar happened recently. Oh! Get top decked, idiot.
No, don't. It's still good.
Jeez. Okay, well. It doesn't look like we're winning this one.
Where's my...
Roar! Yeah, this looks like a cataclysm, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh? It's 14.
Missed the deck intro SMH.
Oh, unfortunately, that means you'll never be able to know what this deck does. But thank you, Vanessa, for the super chat. They've got double, triple. So this card would have to, I think,
Raptor strike.
I need to block a tap. If they didn't have Cataclysm last turn, it's unlikely they have it this turn, right? So I guarantee you take 4 extra damage here, but they can't tap and attack my face. Okay. They only have 12 from the, unless they have a Soul Barrage in there, but they don't have a Soul Barrage in there, right? Yeah, this is the perfect setup.
Deck intro time, and today we are beastie.
It's true, we are. Thank you, Zombor. Get wrecked, Disco Man.
Sylvanas versus Tyrande.
You give me strength. I will never serve.
Send the minions back for sure. Consider the explosive trap. Realize that it's not Vanndar, so we pitch it.
P2W portrait power.
I know. That's why we can't stop winning is we paid to win with this portrait. Thank you, Benno.
Disco Warlock skin win.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need Nemsy with the disco ball. Because the one thing I've learned about Hearthstone is you can never have enough Nemsy portraits. Oh, good. They put nonsense in their deck.
You cannot hide. I will drain you.
Job done.
I will drain you.
Peace. These are not the bottom decks I'm looking for. Yeah, welcome, Thomas. I think we are going to lose. Like, there's nothing in my deck that will save me from dying in 3 turns, so.
I have endured enough.
Turns out, even if you don't build your deck sensibly, Illuminate into Shadow Essence is pretty strong.
Sylvanas versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
I will never serve.
Might as well keep a Bola Shot, just in case it's aggro. Been seeing that crop up every once in a while now.
You cannot hide.
Hey, welcome, John.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Oh my god, we have Vanndar again. Let's just do this to play around the pretty clear do process that they are intending to play. No way they naturalized this. Oh my. What do you think a Storm or a Vanndar means? I'm just. It's a good thing they didn't have any more reasonable minions to naturalize or anything. Yep. Oondasta probably gets the most amount of cards out of hand here, so just shove the Oondasta. It gets 2. Jeez. Opponent just loves giving away resources. Yeah, okay.
I will drain you.
It's in the box. Cool. Critically, we set up a we set up an overkill for the Oondasta so that we can start next game with like either a Hydralodon or a Swamp King Crud. Why? Legitimate thanks to the opponent here for winning me this game.
I can see.
Hey, welcome, Fantas.
Sylvanas versus Thompson.
Arise, my faithless steed. I will never
Okay.
serve.
Average Druid player. I mean, there is something bizarre about, like, specifically that Mill Druid deck where people just make outright absurd plays regularly. I don't understand what it is. Like, we see a lot of turn 1 shuffles with that deck. We see a lot of coin due process when you haven't even seen, or like into aggro decks. Like the naturalize into the Vanndar was, like Vanndar tips off that I have big minions that you're going to want to naturalize. It legitimately did not make any sense. Yeah, welcome, Miner.
Got a tune with your name on it.
That didn't hit. That's actually good. That's less so. Okay, well, I drew the wrong half of my deck. Outright absurd play sounds a lot like even Shaman bots. True, but like, these are humans making those decisions.
The moment is upon
Hello,
us.
thank you for content. Insert super chat joke.
Appreciate that, Seisman. Thank you for the super chat joke. I think, or the super chat. I think your joke of all of the super chat jokes
Not the boss of me.
is one of them. Yeah, I'm just Omega dead here without even concerned about a cataclysm. Jeez. Who put all these useless cards in your deck? Yeah, I don't know. I can't help but feel that that's chat's fault, right? Somehow. Somehow it's your fault. Not only do you have big minions, you just discount. Yeah, that's that's a good point for Fake. Like, you want me to draw cards slower after I play the Vanndar. They offered the Mildura deck for free. That is simply not true. That was a wild version of the deck with a lot of wild cards and specifically wild specific legendaries.
Sylvanas versus Khadgar.
There's no turning back now.
I will never serve.
Jeez, I'm a Vanndar drawing machine.
Pleasure running into you.
Welcome, champion.
Prepare to get drained. That's good if they end up with a counterspell, even. So, cool. Mechanical Mage. Alright. That's got to be better than me than some of the alternatives. Vanndar knows you're a true Alliance fan? Wait until he finds out I was played forward characters. Order? So that costs 4, it'll cost 2 still, so there's probably no reason to use the flare on it.
The moment is upon us.
The Oondasta was tempting, but I need something that keeps me alive long enough. Or longer than that. And welcome, Esteban. Probably makes the most sense. Yeesh. Ouch. Oh no. I don't have a way to clear that, I'm just dead.
I have endured enough.
I needed to hit like a Kathrena off of the draw there.
Sylvanas versus Valeera.
Shall we dance? I will never.
Steals with a
serve.
cannon. I probably need to keep it. I'm looking for things like Wound Prey and Bite and Shot. Good pickup.
The moment is upon us.
Coin cannon. Neat.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight. Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
I think because they're all at 1 health, we can probably just play the explosive trap, and even if they have a cannon or a captain, they all die. So I think this is the best opportunity for the explosive trap, especially since we have a second one. Hey, GG, hidden run. Rexxar is helpful but slow. Probably just double Bola Shot next turn into Faithful or into Rexxar Faithful Companion. So the explosive here is just to soften up the courier.
and plunder.
You cannot hide.
All right. If I can make it to the Ichman, we probably are gonna win. So I want to find something defensive off this, like a Mountain Bear. Or an Oondasta if I hit a big beast off the top. I hit a big beast, but it was in fact the Oondastas. But we're still in a pretty good position considering this is like a pirate rogue, right?
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Gotta make sure you get that Buccaneer value.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Oh, now they can get even more value. Alright, so we look for a Hydralodon, Mountain Bear, or Fred. And off of the tracking, and then if we whiff... ordered... just wrong. Everything's just wrong. There we go. We'll just take that once we have it. Alright, so we'll just start going face at this point. Hey, welcome, Theo. Our bot's supposed to be smart. I mean, clearly you haven't watched my ChatGPT video. Doesn't even know how to count to 30.
Rexxar,
Too skilled. Why don't they concede? I mean, it was, as discussed, it was very clearly a robot. And robots do not concede unless there's lethal on board, because you can't program a robot to just, like, recognize when it's lost unless it's literally lost.
defiance as I crushed your city.
Oh,
I will never.
kind of harsh,
serve.
not gonna lie. Oh, I was expecting even. I see you later, fan. Oh, welcome, James. Glad you're enjoying the content. Here we go, another annoying deck. I mean, this one is not very strong in this format, so it's the wrong place to be complaining about Renethal Unholy Death Knight.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Close enough. And close enough.
Bird.
Finally, my ancestors are
Leave bones, please.
Construct Quarters the nuts right now, so props to the opponent for experimenting. I'm pretty sure they're just queuing up a standard deck. I don't think it's experimental by any means. One of the top decks in the format right now is just Frost Death Knight plus Loatheb, because Construct Quarter is so strong.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I'm gonna win big.
I think I want the Oondasta off of this, so I can pull the Devilsaur. Ouch. It's GG.
I have endured enough.
Yeah, like the new class was already highly relevant in Wild, so like I don't think it's necessarily a good sign that that 29 standard cards plus Loatheb is like not just a viable Wild deck, but a competitive one. I think that probably indicates something is wrong with the health of the standard format. So,
Sylvanas versus Rexxar.
Death Knight didn't need
I'm acting on
to be the power that it is
will
now in order
never
to
serve.
be relevant in Wild. Bola Shot better than Grievous Bite, sometimes.
Our paths converge.
Welcome, champion.
Okay, that's a top deck. Okay. Set this. Or gets cut from the standard version? I have no idea, to be honest with you, but... Might have been worth just hero powering there, but... Like, I wanted to save the tracking and the flare both for after the Vanndar. I didn't think about the consequences of a Harpoon Gun, which I should have, because it's, like, the best card in their deck. Class is better on its release, Death Knight or Demon Hunter? Well, Demon Hunter was far and away the best class in the format when it was released. Death Knight was barely relevant and required multiple waves of buffs in order to become playable, so. One was good, the other was not. One was too good, the other required nerfs. The other was too bad and required buffs. So they were very much polar opposites. I need to be able to kill that beaver. Is it worth not developing a mountain bear, though? Probably not. Remember when tracking was draw 1, discard 2, it feels so much better now? I mean, it's mostly the exact same card in almost every context. These games don't really go to fatigue anymore.
The moment
I need to kill the
is
buzzard.
upon us.
Like, this one is non-negotiable.
You cannot hide.
I think it's less about the fatigue and just the possibility of losing some of your powerful cards. Yeah, but like, again, if you're not getting to the bottom of your deck, those cards weren't there to begin with. Or it's an identical situation if you never get to the bottom of your deck. Aside from, I don't know, the mental aspect, but that's not like, again, it's identical in terms of the real effect that it has on the game.
The eternal hunt has begun.
Is there any hunter deck that doesn't play any amount of secrets? Yeah, the best one in the format that the opponent's playing. Realistically, the only hunter deck in the format that the opponent's playing. Yeah, Questline also doesn't run it. In actuality, most most hunter decks simply do not run secrets. It's a big whiff for them off of the call pet. These attacks line up pretty awkwardly. That mountain bear is Pretty brutal to get through. This allows me to block the Shade Hound, which is the only thing that'll get them out of range of the explosive trap hit. Oof. Oof. I think this one's gonna be a concede.
Well. Well played. Well fought. I concede.
Turns out I was correct. Does Deathstalker Hero Power Pro from all beasts in the format? Yes, within certain parameters that are like less than 5. Is it the main one being that they cost less than 5 mana? I feel bad for that hunter. Yeah, I mean they had a bad go at it, but like they are playing a top tier meta deck, so.
Sylvanas versus Rexxar.
I'm acting on instinct.
I will never serve.
Keep the track and try and find Vanndar. And then also draw another track in to try and find Vanndar.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Oof. Vanndar?
The moment is upon us.
The iron divine is mine.
I'm just gonna Harpoon Gun that next turn.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Or I could simply go tracking explosive trap. That could be fun. Both allow me to see 3 cards for Vanndar. And this clears the spirit.
The moment is upon us.
Just trying to stay alive in the early game here. So. Wound Prey fills out our curve with the Harpoon Gun is the thought here. Turn.
What a delicious party.
It really wants me to have that faithful companion.
I will drain you.
Good God. Sure. So far, no beasts at the bottom.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Sure.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
I will drain you.
Let's keep things clear. Seems like these dredges have been a liability. I mean, I wouldn't call them a liability. What? They just haven't been the cards that we're looking for. It still allows me to look at additional cards compared to just drawing off the top. I already know 2 of the 3, so I guess it makes sense not to do that in the other order. I don't know.
What a delicious party!
Wait, why was it still 0? Oh, from the ram. That makes sense.
Where's my...
Okay. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Hidden. And they're dead if they just go face here. Why not Oondasta? Because I'm trying to win. Deck actually doing pretty well.
Sylvanas versus Malfurion.
Why so serious?
Feel the
I'm
power
not.
of the wild
Why
world.
using memes
I
from
will
like
never
that are a decade old? Probably over a decade old. That would have been funny 15 years ago. Going for Legend or just trying to out some new decks? I'm trying to actively stay away from Legend. I've been all month.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
The legions I command.
worth hungering for.
Phenomenal.
The moment is upon us.
None of those are Vanndar. This one's a Vanndar, though.
The moment is upon us.
I knew it.
I will train you.
Hey, there he is. Just in time for next turn. God, those dredges are just such a liability.
Take
Incredible. Sorry, Roffle, I accidentally paused the stream. I hope this didn't cause too much of an issue. Oh my god, I can finally move again. Don't ever do that again. Fred.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Wait, what was that? Devilsaur, sure. Wait, why would they give me an Eye of Cthulhu?
I will drain you.
Yikes. They really just don't want that Cthulhu, I guess. I wonder if the other choice was like Astalor and another Cthulhu piece.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
I will drain you.
Oh, God.
I'm the Brood Mother. Don't you ever forget.
It's dead no matter what. We know they have an Astalor in hand. Onyxia Cthulhu piece of Connie? I think it was probably Onyxia Cthulhu piece Astalor. So it probably was just the correct choice.
Sylvanas versus Elise.
Class is in session.
I will never serve. I can't do that.
Okay.
The moment is upon us.
Another chance at Vanndar. Fortunately, this is probably like the just meta version of the deck we just lost to.
The moment is upon us.
Alright. Maybe this time. Hey, GG, Caleb.
I will drain you.
This will cost 6 or 5. I think Fred's probably more important. Like, Hydralodon is better as a reactive tool, and we don't have a lot to react to in this matchup.
I will drain you.
Tempted by the faithful companions. It's still just decent pressure.
Growth, life, happiness, and friends.
Roar! We probably just go Rexxar into Hero Power Hydralodon next turn. See if we can maybe find a Leoroxx at this point to get some of the stuff out of hand. I thought it was going to be the otters. You're welcome, Unique.
You cannot. The eternal hunt has begun. This must be the way.
Oh? Okay.
Just a scratch.
One doesn't seem to like the idea of taking 9 to face, so let's make sure they take 9 to face. Oh, I'm Devere. Stomp. 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 Roar! Like, Cat is looking directly at the stream right now. He's so engrossed. Oh, yeah? Well. That do anything? feel like they could have played more cards than that. No? They went from 9. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
This must be the way.
This is a bit of bait for something like this so that I can play the Ichman.
I will break your body.
Rexxar, I'm coming.
Not quite the value I was looking for there. Good dodging, buddy.
I see your weakness.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Your heart.
How many... They played double Moonlit Guidance, so they should only be able to get one Cthulhu. It's a good sign for me. It's also rather wasteful in terms of their resources.
Where's my...
This is gonna guarantee get charge, right?
Job's done. Only one card left. Oh, I hope it's good.
His faithful companions are looking pretty rough right now.
Only one card left. Oh, I hope it's good.
Raptor Strike. Raptor Strike.
This will kill the Cthulhu. And they should have no viable win condition left.
Where'd my deck go?
My awakening brings a new age. Pray to your gods that your pleas may go
Okay, funny voice man, say this. Near an ear, a near a ear, a nearly eerie ear. Damn, he's good.
He really is. He really is. Thank you, Spectre. GG.
I'll miss you.
Fighter Bomb was a beast all this time? Nope. It was very recent. It was very helpful there. Thank you, Spectre, for the super chat. All right, let's try a different deck.